want to be an entrepreneur, do you? You want to start a business? Think it'd be fun? Think it'd be great to work for yourself? Well, it is. It's fantastic. But getting to the point where it's fantastic, it is incredibly difficult, daunting, and a lonely road. Gentlemen, I've been an entrepreneur for as long as I've been out of college. I graduated in '98, and then I did nutrition stores, fitness centers, Alpha M, some other little things here and there along the way. Hang on. Well, let me tell you this. Being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. I have had miserable days, weeks, years leading up to the point where I am now. When I owned my fitness center, that was probably the most miserable I have ever been in my life, complete with a bleeding ulcer. And it's all from stress, man. It was miserable. You know how much my overhead every month was? I mean, equipment, leases on the space, paying my employee, $40,000. So I had to take in $40,000 from personal training, membership, supplements, selling clothes and t-shirts, $40,000 worth just to break even. That didn't include any money for me. I was broke as hell, I'm telling you. I had the fortunate opportunity to get out of it and sell it and start this business full time, but it was miserable. And so before you jump and sign that lease or sign that lease on that big beautiful office because you're like, yo, I so need an office, you need to slow down and think about it. If you're gonna start a business, you need to really plan. Prior planning prevents poor performance. The 5 P's of management, my friend. Think about it. I'm not saying not to do it. If you've got a dream and you want to do it, I'm not going to stop you. The reason I'm talking about this is because I've been getting a lot of emails from people asking me advice on what should I do? I'm sort of miserable in my job and I want to do, yo, I'm not in the business of giving career advice. That's something that you have to decide for you. But you need to be methodical, you need to be smart about it. If you've got a family and you've got a good job and you've got a 401k and you've got a solid income and you've got health insurance, don't just quit and think you're going to start a business painting rocket ships and then set up an easel at the square on weekends and think you're be smart about it. Do that on the side, do that on the weekend. If it turns out that rocket ships are huge and you know can make a lot of money at it, and not even a lot of money, if you can do it and support your family and support your basic needs, you know, great, then do it. But being an entrepreneur is definitely not for everybody. You need a different kind of stomach because it is incredibly scary when you've got bills, when you've got overhead and you've got to make a sale. But the lower you can keep your overhead or operating expenses, the more pleasant and the more, you know, fun it's going to be. And that way when you make $1, it's not all just going to a big beautiful space, because so many people I see think that they need the biggest or the best or the fastest, and really you need to start smart, gentlemen. Technology is amazing, use it, and you can do whatever you want to do and probably do it cheaper than you might necessarily try to do it. That was totally rambling and random. But anyway, gentlemen, you want to start a business, do it smart. Being an entrepreneur, I love it, but there are days that I would love to work for somebody else and just go in, do my job, leave. I mean, that sounds pretty sweet some days. But then again, it's 12:30 on a Wednesday and I'm out here filming a video and other people are working and I get to go have coffee with my dad. This is pretty sweet too, but not for everybody. But if you're gonna do it, I wish you good luck, sir.